DAJAVU, Mama DAJAVU, your animals here. Animals here for you, Mama DAJAVU, DAJAVU, Mother Earth.
And he'll resort to any measure to accomplish his agenda with the magician.
DAJAVU.
So I would recommend him if a person wants a guided life who can set things in motion that can't be stopped, as well as all the knowledge and sorcery and alchemy that you could ever want. And he always will listen to those coming to him looking for true answers in his power. Samael is the Archangel of Mars, and due to the whole left-hand path movement in recent years, he's gained a lot of popularity for his really diverse character. In Solomonic grimoires, he's considered an archangel, though today he's also seen as one of the highest Glyphotic rulers. Some claim his connection to the Watchers, others think he's a form of Satan, while many think he's connected to Lucifer. People will say literally anything about these entities nowadays, honestly, so I'd rather not waste time debating about all the associations and correspondences, because that's largely a useless debate about spirits, and it doesn't actually lead anywhere or get anything done. And frankly, people are just gonna believe what they want anyway, so I'll be focusing on his role as an archangel. In the Arbitel, he's said to teach magic and necromancy and jurisprudence and all occult sciences with facility. And this power teaches the dangerous abuses of necromancy and secret knowledgeable things, as well as maybe joining with the devil to be linked with all things pleasing. The grimoire description is pretty straightforward. Now, this entity is extremely multifaceted. He rules all things of power, violence, dominance, and terror, along with everything associated, and that would include every form of warfare, exploitation, and subjugation. There's an extreme drive to anger, rage, and hatred that can be manifested in people by his presence. And I personally experienced this out of him while I was in the army, which is when I more frequently worked with him. Samael's primary power in magic is teaching the occult and the extent of all witchcraft and sorcery, since those things are ultimately rooted in secrecy and exertion of power. In my discovery, he does have a heavy energetic connection to Lilith, and thus all beings from her current and associated with it. This would evidently make him a highly superior being of the Glyphoth. Certain spirits of the Watchers do also fall under his power, so he does preside over primal cosmic magic as well. When accomplishing personal projects, he does have power and coerciveness among people, but not the very subtle kind. In terms of building foundations and things, he can reveal every aspect of knowledge needed to succeed. He's a master tactician, so he can deliver things that are unseen to the practitioner that could
I'll be
offer
on
strong
at 8
advantages.
o'clock.
And due to the nature of
So
his
just
power, he
doing
brings
some
progress by
chants,
enforcing
feeling
tirelessly
that
towards the
energy.
magician's goals.
DAJAVU.
His energy does expose a person to
Thank
encounters
you,
with the
Kate.
dead,
You have
even
a
maligned
good
dead
one.
spirits. This is not intentionally brought upon the magician, but his vibes of fear and severity do attract spirits that revel in those feelings to the area.
The
But he does
Samael,
absolutely defend against spiritual assault as well, so he can very much prevent these things from
the
happening.
one building
Samael's
the
character
Ark
has a very honorable
Tabernacle
demeanor,
for
but there's
Mother
also
Earth.
obscure vibes of
DAJAVU.
extreme anger that radiate from him. But when dealing with the magician, he's very direct but also accommodating. In the more
Welcome,
virtuous sense, he's a
everyone.
warrior,
Welcome.
but in a different manner than Michael.
We're just
Michael
soaking
is
in
a
that
virtuous
energy from
defender
Mother
that
Earth
beats back
right
any
now.
enemy, no matter
We'll
how
start at
strong,
8
and
o'clock.
incapacitates them. Samael is the one who hates the enemy for their transgressions and pursues their absolute destruction.
How do
They
you
both
do it?
dominate, but in different
So that
ways.
is.
It's a very vengeful and
Hi.
retribution kind of nature.
Welcome all.
His intelligence is the voice of reason relating to judgment and accusation.
It was
He's an accuser of
given
crimes
to
and
me
transgressions.
from
His cruelty is
a
not
witch
unwarranted,
coven.
though. The nature of
Yes,
his judgment is rather
DAJAVU.
karma-like. If someone attempts destruction, he'll induce the same manner of it, so eye for an eye. It's the
So I
divinely
use
wrathful
it,
side of
very much
retribution.
so.
Lessons from Samael can be harsh. He usually punishes a follower of his by bringing situations of intense confrontation between people that may even get to the point of physical violence depending on what
Mother
it is.
Earth,
But he has this
DAJAVU,
insane level of
DAJAVU.
determination that'll drive
It's
someone to
calling
see
you
things
Mother
through to
Earth.
the edge, no matter how dire the situation is. His character will make someone defy and outlast the adversary no matter how big, strong, complex, or smart they are. When the odds are stacked against you, Samael will literally go to any extent to make sure that you come out on top in your situation. So when it comes to working with someone long-term, he's an ally with absolutely undying loyalty, and he'll resort to any measure to accomplish his agenda with the magician. So I would recommend him if a person wants a guided life who can set things in motion that can't be stopped, as well as all the knowledge
There's something we will talk about just shortly.
And he always will listen to those coming to him looking for true answers in his power.
We have someone very special going to be watching later. So we're calling on the spirit of Mama Earth.
In Solomonic grimoires, he's
Call
considered
upon
an
the spirit
archangel,
of Mama
though today
Earth.
he's also seen as one of the highest Glyphotic rulers.
DAJAVU.
Some claim his connection to the Watchers, others think he's a form of Satan, while many think he's connected to Lucifer.
DAJAVU.
People will say literally anything about these entities nowadays, honestly, so I'd rather not waste time debating about all the associations and
DAJAVU.
correspondences,
I
because
am
it's
an
literally a
animal.
useless
I am
debate
not
about
human.
spirits, and it doesn't actually lead
I am
anywhere or get
an
anything done.
animal.
And frankly, people are just going to believe what they want anyway,
DAJAVU.
so I'll be focusing on his role as an archangel. In the Arbitel, he's said to teach
DAJAVU.
magic and necromancy and jurisprudence, and all occult
Are
sciences
you
with
listening?
facility. And this power teaches the
Deja
dangerous
vu.
abuses of necromancy and secret knowledge of all things, as well as maybe joining with the devil to be linked with all things pleasing. The Grimoire description is pretty straightforward. Now, this entity is extremely multifaceted. He rules all things of power, violence, dominance, and terror, along with everything associated.
You
and that
are
would
in
include
a
every form of warfare,
satanic
exploitation, and
Satan
subjugation. There's an extreme drive to anger,
YouTube.
rage, and hatred that
Don't
can
you
be
read what you
manifested
get
in people
into.
by his presence. And I
Deja
personally
vu.
experienced this side of him while I was in the army, which is when I more frequently worked with him. Samael's primary power in magic is teaching the occult and the extent of all witchcraft and sorcery, since
Do
those
you
things
know
are
how
ultimately rooted
beautiful
in secrecy and
I
exertion of
really
power.
am?
In my discovery, he does have a heavy energetic connection to Lilith, and thus all beings from her current and associated with it. This would
No,
evidently make him a highly
Satan
superior
is
being of the
not gay.
Clipoth. Certain spirits of the Watchers do also fall under his power, so he does preside over primal cosmic magic as well. When accomplishing personal projects, he does have
Deja
power and
vu.
coerciveness among people, but not the very subtle kind. In terms of building foundations and things,
I
he
will
can
show
reveal
you
every
from
aspect
dreams
of
what
knowledge
you've
needed
seen.
to
The
succeed.
Samael,
He's a
drink
master
from my
tactician,
cup,
so he can deliver things that are
my
unseen to the
chalice.
practitioner that could offer strong advantages. And due to the nature of his power, he brings progress by enforcing
You've
tireless
seen it
labor
in a
towards the
dream.
magician's
That dream.
goals.
Just take
His
a
energy
swallow.
does
It
expose
is
a person to
gold
encounters with the dead,
and
even
wine. Do
malign
you
dead
see the
spirits.
gold?
This is not intentionally brought upon the magician, but his
See my
vibes of
gold
fear
in
and
there.
severity
Do
do
you see
attract
the
spirits
gold?
that revel in those feelings
In
to
a
the area.
dream, you
But he
have been
does absolutely
offered a
defend against spiritual
chalice
assault as well.
from
So he can very
Samael.
much prevent these things from happening.
Hey, how are you,
Samael's
John?
character has a very
The
honorable demeanor, but
gold
there's
and
also
the
obscure
wine.
vibes of extreme anger that radiate from him.
Take a
But
sip.
when dealing
Just
with a
take it
magician, he's
spiritually.
very
You
direct,
enjoy
but
it.
also accommodating. In the
What
more
does the
virtuous
gold
sense, he's a warrior, but in a different manner than Michael.
and the blood?
Michael is a virtuous defender that beats back any enemy, no matter how strong, and incapacitates them. Samael is the one
Excuse
who
me?
hates the enemy for their transgressions and pursues their absolute destruction. They both dominate, but in different ways.
Sorry, excuse me. I guess we'll get early. Oh Lord, the light. Everyone has had a dream of Samael. It looks a lot like me, the Samael. And what happens is he offers you a chalice and you to take a sip. It is gold and wine. Everyone knows gold and wine is also known as the blood of the gods. You've had this taken from you. Sip, rejoin the world. Deja vu. I'll be taking the mask off very shortly. Here in a few minutes. But Mother Earth, deja vu. She's guiding me right now. She's guiding me. Your planet, Mother Earth, is Satan. We are her children. We are all Satan's children. She is Mother Earth. So, like I said, at 8 o'clock, I know somebody very important. I will not say names, but I know they are very important, going to be watching soon. Soon as it is time, we will begin. Soon it is time. Deja vu to you. Thank you. Deja vu to all of you. Soon at 8 o'clock, yes. Samael the Archangel. How many of you have not seen this? Chalice and Sword. How many of you watched the Chalice and Sword? How many of you have watched the Chalice and the Sword? So many of you. How you doing, Kara? Chalice and the Sword. Chalice and the Sword. Okay, so soon we will begin. As well as all the other followers will be coming along to hear this. You've already accepted it. Deja vu. Will you go ahead and do it for me? Deja vu. That's not why I am here tonight. Your judgment is not why I'm here tonight. That's on you. It's not why I'm here tonight. Arguing with Jesus tweaker, gay Jesus tweakers are not why I am here tonight. I'm not arguing with Jesus, gay Jesus tweakers. I'm not going to argue with you. Yo, my brother, my Doc Lord, the Doc Lord. Have a spiritual sip. The day is coming. We rule again. It's almost here. We will lift high our horns as we were supposed to. Oh, great mama, deja vu, deja vu. Deja vu, the great Lucifer's returned. We were born in satanic music. The 80s made us whole. The Mormons did their part for us. Deja vu. Satan lives. God cannot kill Satan, but Satan can kill God. Deja vu. Very true. That's what the people are afraid of. Satan is the planet. She is the whole. So deja vu. That's the beautiful part. Satan is our planet, Mother Earth. It is her deja vu. Deja vu. Planet Earth. It is fixing to be 8 o'clock. It's fixing to be 8 o'clock. So thank everyone for watching and tuning in. It should be 8 o'clock now. One more minute at 8. The mask on, 8 o'clock. I'm letting Mother Earth, Deja Vu, talk to us. My book, 1849, is selling very well globally. First, what you've seen in a dream would be me holding a chalice with wine and gold. Now, Samael holds that chalice and take a sip. That's all I ask for you. Deja vu, Mother Earth. Mother Earth will come through your dreams and your visions. When you didn't know it, she was there. While now that you wake up and you know that you're in the planet Satan herself, you are part of her. You walk around as part of her. Each and every one of us is part of Satan. There you go. Now, everyone say, deja vu. There you go. Now, what is this about real quick? I don't want to waste anyone's time. They're very important people on watching right now. I will not say no names, but I do know you're there. Because Mama Earth give me this feeling, these visions, and said go forward. So I do. It is an honor and a privilege to know you're on the other side watching where you're at. Thank you for your time. First, I want to say that being an author has been a privilege because I got to write my first book in Deja Vu with Mother Earth guiding my every sentence, my every word. She gave me this knowledge and I started seeing someone else's work. And Mother Earth started laying these visions in transparentness. Most people know that, thank you, for most people know, how you doing, Natalie? Good to hear from you again. That I am the medium of the Archangel Samael. He who shall not be named is actually the phrase you use. Now, Mother Earth gave me a job to do and a mission and told me go forward. Now, why is that? Because it's like this. I'm talking to somebody very important. I want you to know I am not chastising no one. I'm not putting you down. I'm going to give you the thoughts Mother Earth gave me to give to you and give you the solution and the answer you're looking for. You used to be on the very top. You used to be the one everyone looked to. Today your name is smeared across the boards and you don't understand exactly everything, but you feel like you are connected to it. Because at one time, Lilith had it all, yet she still could not do the man side of things. That being said, you are on the very top, but now it seems like the babies have turned against you. The world is dropping you. You feel like the walls are closing in. I know that feeling. You feel like everything that you tried to do and write about has already been done. There you go. It doesn't matter how you think or what you do. Everyone has already labeled you something you feel like you are not. But you came in a time when the liberals was progressive. And you seem to have been the one they use as that scapegoat to push their agendas. Now that you no longer push those agendas, they have pushed you out of the way. But Mother Earth, give me something to say to you. Through visions and dreams, we have been connecting. The first thing I'd say to you if I was standing in front of you like this is, everyone clear the room. Come rest your head right here. Clear your thoughts. Just rest. Deja vu. That's it. Clear your mind. We got a long way to go. We just started. We are not that far apart. Deja vu. Now I would look at you and after a minute of getting used to it, the next thing I know in deja vu is that Mother Earth gives me is that we are actually in the same kind of situation. You see, Lilith changed everything and Samael sat back and let her. Now, the feeling of the world is Mama killed Daddy and Daddy's gone and Mama left us. Does that make sense? It shouldn't make a lot of sense. Now, nobody knows who is, and nobody knows what is. All the men want to be women. All the women want to be men. Because the men no longer have a father figure to rely on. So they turn to the females. And when they started taking the females' characters and stealing their identities, and the men are still whipping on the women, then guess what? We have now turned another tide of power where they are losing it. Now, here's the thing. I'm not here to put no one down. But it can be fixed, is what Mother Earth tells me. And I'm talking to one person in general who knows what I'm talking about. They've taken enough time, and I will lay it out there for you. Really quick and easy. D. Samuel, you have heard what I know you've done your studying. That is my spirit. It's been locked up and housed inside this medium for a very long time to do this work. Now the next book. I want my #1 book. I want it on top of the world. But in order to have that book, I have to write with the #1 female in the whole world. Deja vu to deja vu. It's a work you've never done before. Been able to write a whole book in deja vu, especially between the male, Samuel, and the female. Now, you ask, how do I put us back on the very top? You just found out. But there isn't a requirement. Your requirement is you have to come here to get me You heard me. You have to come here to get me. Go back wherever makes you comfortable. Us write the book without anyone around until we're done. And you write the book, me, you, and Mother Earth, her guiding every word. That's it. All expenses paid for. Now, it'll be up to you to decide. You can get a hold of me anytime. DAJAVU. It's not that hard. That is the only way she gives it to me for it to work. You can't call the Samael out of this medium to go into another man, because he who shall not be named, because my bloodline is of his origins. You heard me. So you just can't go get someone else to do it. You can try, but it will not work. In order to fix what this world is tore down, it's going to take Mother Earth's knowledge between male and female, female and male. The question is, are you up to it? You see, in 6 short months, my name is already spread across the world. You see the difference between me and who I'm talking to. Who I'm talking to is already at the top. Their numbers do nothing but go down. Mine is already at rock bottom. My numbers do nothing but go up. I want the help. I want the publicity. But the question is, can you write with a male partner? Can you? So there you go. No, I don't do drugs for this. I am as clean as I could be. I just got through having 3 workout sessions. You see, that's the difference. When you work for Mother Earth, you know you don't need that stuff. So there is what I'm talking about. That's how I feel, DAJAVU. I know exactly what you're going through. It feels like the babies have turned. It feels like everyone has thrown you away, because guess what? You've already got yours. Now get out of the way. Why? There you go. Samael was pushed out of the way, thinking he would disappear. You see, there you go. Karma has a way of finding her way right back around. When you take Samael out, he who shall not be named, and give it to someone else who should not be named, you run right into your problem. DAJAVU. It's pretty simple to figure out. You see, Samael is the one spirit no man or female should ever desire to have inside the medium. He will get rid of you because you are interfering. Now, as the medium that I am, because it links with my bloodline and as well as the books of Satan, I can write comfortably, live comfortably. No man fighteth me. No female fighteth me. Not even Michael the Archangel dare fight the Emperor. For I am the Emperor in spirit and any human vessel, Mother Earth. As her male vessel, Mother Earth, did you hear me? The spirits know better than to cross he who shall not be named. So I do have a fondness for my brother and his title. Do you feel me? I know the one that was kicked out, thrown down, beat up. I understand that feeling. Because in a time when nobody's listening, not every man is evil. Not every female is evil. Not everybody seeks to harm and hurt everyone. But when you cast one off, you get cast off eventually. And that's not to hurt no one. That's to say, yeah, when you cook crow, you're going to ask yourself, do you want barbecue or straight? Just saying. But there is a way to fix it. And only the Samael is the one who takes from the bottom and sets on the top of the pinnacle. And when you forget Samael, it's a long way down. A very long way. There you go. There you go. Everyone knows me. Trust me. They do. DAJAVU. Lucifer. DAJAVU. Lucifer. DAJAVU. Lucifer. And you're right. I put your Jesus Christ on a cross. What you gonna do about it? The Samuel was glad to hang your Jesus on a man-made cross and watch him cry like a little girl. Boo hoo hoo. Mommy saved me. Mommy couldn't save me. Grow up. That's what I'll tell you. So I'm gonna put you on one next. Christians, ain't that what your Lord said? Get on your crosses. Because you sip from my chalice tonight. You throw your crosses away. Mother Earth, DAJAVU. This world's coming back with man-made crosses just for you, Jesus. Just for you. So you remember that. Those who hate Satan, your planet is Satan. Your planet and Mother Earth is your mother. I have my candles lit. I have my 400 groups right now chanting. The last 7 years, people have seen me coming through my name here, there, and yonder, everywhere. Today, I have one of the biggest books selling. I would like to have my friends do a review, buy a copy, sign it, put a little message of DAJAVU in it. I love to read. I love to author, but I also love to read. I love to create. There's one other story out there left between a male and a female to write in a book that will be written through DAJAVU. Written in DAJAVU. You want to know how to get a hold of me? I would write my number down in this book. I'm writing my number down. If you want spiritual consultation, you are more than welcome to send me a text. And I know it's backwards, but I'll straighten it up here in just a second. There you go. Can you see the number? There you go. There is the number. Write it down. Go ahead. 1270-804-8606. Take a picture. Take a screenshot. This goes out to one person I'm talking to in, that's right, in Pacific, for themselves. Isn't it a beautiful sky, Mother Earth? DAJAVU. 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 You wonder how I seen you? I seen you in a green dress standing right here in this yard. I seen you last night beside me. Wonder who's going to help you. But you knew you heard them calling a Mother Earth. You tried waving. I know this. So I know who I'm talking to. In DAJAVU, I would have no doubts. And in that DAJAVU, I'm still not. In your dreams, don't turn away. Walk up and lay your head on my shoulder. Let's talk. Let's plan. Let's get this book written. It is meant for everyone today and for eternity to come. Bloodstone Megaverse is also building the Ark Tabernacles. Everyone knows about the Ark Tabernacle of Mother Earth. That's the second one. The first one is about finding the gold and the bloodlines and getting them straightened out. For most people don't really realize in playing chess, you're playing a game that's real life. You are its creator. You are the one who's going to move all the pieces. As an author, you understand this. That's one of the reasons I get on here and talk about magic so much. I know I have a glare coming off the star there. So, sun's coming down. The candles are glowing. Sorry for the, looks like projection of whatever. Oh, and that reminds me, I have a projector screen coming. And we'll be able to do movies and stuff late night. For those that stick with me at YouTube. We had 1,000 at 11 o'clock last night. Where were all of you at then? I mean, I had some Jesus tweakers going off on me, everyone. I had them chanting, Lucifer, DAJAVU. They were even dancing around with candles in their hand. Isn't that crazy? Can you imagine people dancing around with candles on their hands? It's crazy, isn't it? We like to have fun. You know, it isn't wrong to be fun. It doesn't matter your age. Have fun. Don't release the stress. So get you a mask. Whatever it takes to release a little stress in your life. Enjoy. I guarantee you, Halloween comes, there's not a Christian one who don't put their mask on and their makeup on. That's right, wondering what costume they're going to wear. Why does this seem silly to you now? You're losing your magic. I'm trying to give it back to you. What do I need? I need you to come get me. Go back there, and we write your book comfortably. Together, DAJAVU. DAJAVU. And that's what I pray, Mother Earth. Let's get the connections. There you go. You can text it. And I'll wait. I'm very patient. The Samuel is very patient. But I know how to fix it. There you go. You've been asking your Mother Earth, DAJAVU, how to fix what has happened. And she sent me to you. I know, clear across the world. I understand it, and I know your time zone, and I'm sorry. Maybe you get you some rest. Just comfortably. You're probably getting ill around everyone because they can't help you anymore. They don't understand that pull, that gravity Mother Earth puts between righteous. Yes. I have 20 books laying here already full of DAJAVU writing. Here's just one of them. I got a stack like this back here. You know, are you up for the challenge? Are you up for the ability? DAJAVU. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for not being judgmental on me. So many people are already so judgmental. The world's out of whack on it. But there is a way to fix it. And Mother Earth has our answer. We just got to get together and get the answer to everyone. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to men, I can't, in my book, Bloodstone Megaverse, I wasn't able to write from a female perspective who's playing chess in their mind. And you know what I mean. Because when you're writing as an author, not everyone can be an author. It's like playing chess with several boards at once. Am I right? Yes. So we remember that. That's why not everyone can be an author. You can have a lot of writers. You can have a lot of trained, skilled people. But a true author has to understand how the chess is going to go for each character, because you've got details you got to come up with. And it's not just a thought process. Mother Earth just don't let anybody be an author. There you go. Not anybody can just do what she needs done. And that's what I ask you tonight. We're going to pray and chant Mother Earth to give us that connection, DAJAVU, to give us that understanding of what it's going to take, and us get together and make this book happen. And that's amazing. If I got to go to another country, I'm going to another country to write this book. If I got to go here, there, yonder, this book will be written. Deja vu. And I want to thank you for the time and listening. And 8:21. Being 8:21, if I'm keeping anyone up, you're more than welcome to lay down. If not, I have several covens who will be watching this as soon as they can, doing their chants, doing the cleansings. I appreciate each and every one of you witches. I am of the old blood. I believe in it. They will shout, our witches shall never burn again. Our witches shall never burn again. Magic shall never see fire again. Unless it's for healing. Healing is one of those things Mother Earth has the power of. God has no power. Mother Earth took his power a long time ago. And we are going to see that. When that book is written, God, you'll find out, does not have the power. Your Earth always had the power. And that's what I'm talking about, how beautiful it is to understand exactly how much magic we actually have in this world. She is the wind. She is the dirt. She is the tree. We are part of her. We are the batteries of her body. She charges us and sends us on our way. And that is how we feel. My mission is to try to do what I can to get with the female who is number one, that can write in deja vu for Mother Earth and write this book that will bind people to family and friends again, and not bind them in hurt, but actually free them instead of bind them. There you go. Actually, it'll be a freedom, and everyone can understand and enjoy. I'm talking the very best. I don't need, if you're not the very best, you will not contact me. If you're not the very best, you will stay away from me. But if you know you're that very best female author that can do it, you will contact me. You will, because my book is going up in sales. I want your review. I know you've read my book, Deja Vu. I don't want to feel like I have spilt milk, if you know what I mean. Especially, pew. Pew. Whoops, I hit my mic. I just had to. I just knew that'd make. I knew that'd make everybody who's read the book grin. Thank you. Thank you. My hair's drying up. I just jumped out of the shower. I just got out of working out and hit the shower real quick. So now it's all fuzzing up. And it is so soft. I have the softest hair. I sure do. Fuzzy, fuzzy hair. I love my hair. Oh. So, that's what I'm talking about there. With Samael, how was everyone doing? Did everyone quit giving comments, or what's up? What's up? Leave me comments. Leave me comments. Deja vu. When you do realize everyone does know me, and once you see my book is at number one, are you ready to take that chance and wait till then? I will say that. Are you really ready to take that chance with yourself? Are you really ready to take the chance with yourself with that? I really want to know. Because you can, actually. You will still tomorrow feel like the walls are closing in. You will still feel like tomorrow that they're just not going to hear you until you contact me. You don't contact me, it will eventually close in for you. Because my name is shooting up. My name is going up. And might as well call it meth to the system. I don't do math, I do math, but not meth. So I don't do drugs. I feel this, the excitement and energy from Mother Earth so much. I don't want to interfere with that. It is how amazing she makes me feel. I do carry the upside down star, you will. That's how you will know for sure, because trees grow upside down. The trees don't grow straight up. Trees grow upside down. And the trees outside know that's how I feel the respect toward the to all creation. That's why I do it with respect. It's not to harm somebody or hurt someone. I do it out of respect. And notice everyone who has condemned me here on my comments, they don't want to stop and think this is not a Jesus thing. This has nothing to do with Jesus. It has everything to do with human magic. It has everything to do with witchcraft. It has everything to do with power in yourself and your abilities. Like today, I was talking about, Anton Avi. He really did come up with what is known as the leeches, parasites, and human vampires. They are the ones who will get on you and will not come off. You will have to literally get someone to jerk them off of you, get them off, and it is a real. When you have them people on you, it's not a monster thing. It is people who are going to drain your energy. You know what they're up to. You know what they're about. They will use your emotions and feelings against you. They constantly call you the guilty one. There you go. You get no rest in peace with them. They will make sure every second they got your attention, and soon as you're sitting there being tortured for not spending enough time with them or giving them that time, while their time is spent doing something else other than with you, they'd rather be watching things, talking to other people, playing games. And then soon as you go and do your game or whatever, well, here they come. They're after whatever. And there are all kinds of leeches. In money, in situations like that, they're always afraid somebody's going to take something from them. And soon as you need something from them, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'll take. But to give, it becomes a void. Yes, several people know what I'm talking about. You're in my sanctuary right now. This is my sanctuary. This is where I normally at most of the time, right here. Would you like my address? My address is 150 Depot Street in Water Valley, Kentucky. I have my doors open. I have my windows up. Anybody can come talk to me anytime they choose or like. But like I said too, if I got to travel, I got to travel. I need to do this. This is a need that Mother Earth keeps calling me for, and I am going to answer that call and leave that line open. So for the number one female out there who writes as a author in DAJAVU, you heard me. That book is to go number one and stay up there. Then you'll be right back on top where you belong. But I also told you what Mother Earth told me in visions and dreams. If it lines up with yours, then that is how I know. I there you go. And you would know too. If not, then you're not the one. But I do. I understand exactly what she's giving me to show, tell. There you go. Deja vu. So I hope this really helps. I send blessings. I send the motor beast. I send it. Inside this medium, yes, I can, as Samael, Lucifer, Aries, Deja vu, Satan. Because this is a medium that can work with all the spirits and conjures them all to interact and help, even with the books and stuff. I can do that side of it, the male side. My perspectives with females, like I said, are very limited. So I need to be able to work with a female who is not that limited. I feel like there is a female author out there who is very limited on the man side. And that's where a lot of these females now are like, I'm a man, but they don't have the man's perspective. Now you've got a lot of men who are, I'm a female, and they lack the female perspective. So that does make a lot of sense to authors. Not a lot of people, they're like, well, I'm a guy in a female body, and or vice versa, and they can't perceive they're mixed up. Yeah, it's zombie thinking is one of the terms I heard from an author one time. That is zombie thinking. They they have an identity crisis as a male trying to be a female, so they naturally want to fight the females because somehow or another it makes them superior even as a female, because you're fighting the male DNA of who you are. The same is said with the females. So a female who has this man identity crisis, they want to fight men. You see, there's a lot of that going on in the world today, and they just don't know what to do about it. That's where the story picks up. Deja vu, yes. So I am very keen on being an author, as much as I have written in my stories that have done very well. My music has done very well. You know, my biggest part to me is the story's not over yet, people. The story's not over. And if Mother Earth opens up that line of communication, I am more than welcome and happy to oblige. Yes. We've been on here for 46 minutes. Most everyone knows that when I will be getting off here very soon, and I will be back at 10 o'clock. I will be back at 10 o'clock to answer anybody's questions, answers, and comments. And thank you all for watching and joining in. Yes. Hail to Satan, our great mother. Satan is the great mother. So when we say hail Satan, you're talking about all the demons. Anybody ever figure out what the angels' last names are? You want to learn some more magic? Like magic? Here, sip on this while I tell you. Here you go, sip on this. What is the last name of all the angels? Deja vu, Satan. Don't spit. Jesus Christ's last name was Satan. Did you hear me? You think I'm kidding, don't you? Shows you what you know. Samuel, straight out of the desert, right up to the water, baby. Here you go. Take another sip. This is some good stuff. Enjoy. Like I said, Mother Earth is known as Planet Satan. She is. We are. We all are. We're brothers and sisters just waiting to reconnect. That's it. Deja vu. Every tree around the world loves to connect, don't they? They connect from one end to the other. Your grasses connect from one end to the other. Your water connects from one end to the other. Yes. Thank you. And play some music. Oh, yes. We'll play some music. Definitely. Everyone knows I am a rock fan. I do lots of rock and roll. I am the one that you wanted. So I was going to do a workout video earlier. Got the cameras in the right position, and they just wouldn't do it. Not until the boosters come. We're waiting on the boosters. Thank you all for asking about that. When you wake up, you see, that's where people like you, Cottonmouth Kick, why? You actually sound like you got cotton in your mouth. Anton Levy cried for forgiveness. No, he did not. He did not. That is a lie the preachers told everyone. He said something wasn't right. That has nothing to do with forgiveness, and I see hell, and I've heard all that garbage. I know. I used to preach on a pulpit too, and I told it however I wanted to. The words was something's not right. But he was not afraid because he met the Grim Reaper. You see, Anton Levy never met the Grim Reaper. There you go. But he's doing well. He's not in hell. There is no hell. You can't do that. You can't just go choose words because you feel like it. But that's your issue. Anton Levy said something's not right. But he did not die in pain. That is what preachers have lied about. They have lied on witches to the stakes burning. You can't deny that. They preach about it all the time. They even still say to this day the witches got what they deserved. And you sat up there dancing with them. So you don't like me. Why? Because I'm a male witch? Because I betrayed Jesus, who betrayed me first? Jesus betrayed me. I did not betray Jesus. You really need to start thinking Jesus betrayed you. He said go to a cross and that's it. And you believe they're bedtime stories. In magic, there is no bedtime stories. It is what it is, yes. I love my hair. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all. Thank you. And I want to say a special shout out if you're still watching. Thank you for your time, miss. Thank you for listening. I do follow your stuff and very much want you to know you're not alone. I know the feeling. You're not alone. It feels like the whole world turned on you. Because why? Because you gave them what they wanted. And now it's toss away time, right? I've been there, done that with you. Yes. Well, Mother says, no, it doesn't have to be that way. You asked for an answer, and she gave you one. Samael. The Samael. Right here. You got to work for a little bit. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so very much, each and every one of you. We'll be back at, I said 10. I will try to be back at, hold on. I need to know the time. 8:39. $8:39. Let's go with, we will go with 11 o'clock. Okay? 11 o'clock for all of you. Yes, 11 o'clock my time. Central Standard Time, yes. And let's make some great work. That's all I can say. I want some great work. I want the #1 book of all eternity. Will you join me? Will you help me? Deja vu. Have a blessed night. Bring it in. Right here. Put it where you need it. I'll take care of you when I see you. I know I can.